Today we're diving into a common lawn care challenge, Nutsedge Control. This pesky weed can be a real headache for homeowners. I will admit walking around and hand pulling nutsedge is oddly satisfying, but it's like playing whack-a-mole. If you're struggling to kill yellow nutsedge, you're not alone. Today we're putting two popular nutsedge killers to the test for our Nutsedge Control. The first is Ortho Nutsedge Killer and the second is Sedgehammer. We'll be applying each nutsedge herbicide to different sections of my lawn to see which one works best. The application method for each nutsedge weed killer is a little different, and each herbicide has some very distinct pros and cons. Both work well for controlling nutsedge, but work very differently. So you can use my results to see which one you would choose, and I'll share which one I like at the end as well. I'll put links to all these products in the video description and comments below for your convenience. But why is it so hard to control nutsedge in lawns? Nutsedge weed, nutsedge grass, or often called nutgrass, is not a true grass, but it's a sedge. While controlling nutsedge is hard, nutsedge identification is pretty easy. Nutsedge has a distinctive, almost neon glossy appearance. It grows faster than the regular turfgrass, making it stand out in your lawn. When you mow, the next day it shoots up faster than the surrounding grass. This color and height difference highlights the weed in your lawn. Another way to identify nutsedge is to pull it and split the stalk in half. Sedges all have this distinctive triangular stem. Sedges have edges, so if it has three sides like this, it's a sedge. One of the main reasons nutsedge is tough to tackle is its root system. It has tubers, which are also known as nutlets. The nutlets can survive even when the top part is removed. The nutlets are also down deep, which means the plant can regrow even after you pull out what you think is the whole plant. It can spread via seed, rhizomes, and via the nutlets. So this makes it a persistent problem that keeps coming back stronger year after year if not kept in check. Nutsedge is most prevalent in the warm months, and the best time to kill nutsedge is in the summertime when it's actively growing. First up is Ortho Nutsedge Killer. This product promises quick results, often within a few days. It's easy to apply as it comes in this handy little hose-in spray bottle. I'll put links to this in the video description and comments below for your convenience. Ortho Nutsedge Killer will kill nutsedge and 50 other weeds, but it's safe for your lawn. It's great for treating large areas, but you will have to drag a hose around. I treat about a third of my yard with Ortho Nutsedge Killer, and it used up about half of this bottle. I have a pretty large yard, which is around a half acre, so it would probably be a stretch to treat the entire yard with just one bottle. Now let's try Sedgehammer. What I'm actually using today is Empero, which is a cheaper generic version of Sedgehammer. Empero contains the active ingredient of Sedgehammer, which is Halosulfuron. Sedgehammer is known for being slower to show visible results, but it's highly effective in the long run. The big advantage of Sedgehammer is this tiny little bottle will last the average homeowner many years. To mix it, you only need to add this tiny little amount in your sprayer. I'm also going to add a little bit of surfactant and some blue indicator dye. I'll put links to all these products in the video description and comments below for your convenience. I'm just spot spraying the nutsedge throughout the rest of my yard. The blue dye makes this very easy to see which areas I've already sprayed to avoid overspraying, and it also helps to avoid missing weeds. You'll need a sprayer of some kind for this product, but your money will go a lot further when you use it. This is because you spray just the nutsedge directly instead of spraying your entire lawn. Sedgehammer is also safe for most turf grasses. So after checking back on the results just 2 days later, you can see the Ortho is already killing the nutsedge. It's wilting and yellowing, and it's already starting to die. A week later, the nutsedge was totally dead. While it acts fast, one thing to be cautious about is its effect on the surrounding turf grass. I noticed it seemed to stress or damage some of the surrounding grass. A few weeks later, I did some reseeding in the area where the nutsedge was prevalent. This reseeding, however, didn't take very well. I suspect using this product could have hurt the reseeding efforts, though there was no seeding guidance listed on the label. Now for the Sedgehammer results. After a couple of days, there isn't much color change to the nutsedge. But one thing I did notice is the nutsedge stopped growing. Where it used to shoot up quickly after mowing, this no longer happens. So the nutsedge is far less noticeable from a distance. After 1 week, I finally started to see some yellowing of the nutsedge, and then after 2 weeks, it had completely died off. After using both products, for me, Sedgehammer is a clear winner. While Ortho Nutsedge Killer acts fast, it may harm your turf grass. It also may hurt your reseeding efforts if you're reseeding some heavily damaged areas. Sedgehammer, on the other hand, takes longer, but it provides a more thorough and lasting solution without damaging your lawn. Initially, you won't see much change, but after a couple weeks, the nutsedge starts to turn yellow and dies off completely. More importantly, the surrounding grass remains healthy and green. Sedgehammer is also much cheaper in the long run. Nutsedge is a perennial weed that comes back year after year. You'll likely need to spray for nutsedge next year to keep it from taking over your lawn in the hot summer months. So making this one-time purchase will pay for itself year after year. So if you're looking for a cheap, quick fix, Ortho Nutsedge Killer might be tempting, but for long-term control and a healthier lawn, Sedgehammer is the way to go. Thanks for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more lawn care tips and tricks. See you next time, and thanks for watching.